It's 2019, like, are you even ready for 2020 if you don't have hair extensions? No, you're not.
When I was contemplating getting these in, I was like, well, I'm gonna go to YouTube, watch a bunch of review videos on these. There are a couple videos out there. None of them say how long their hair is and how much it costs and how long it takes for the application. Like, I was not getting all the information that I wanted from these review videos. So I told myself, when I get these extensions in, I'm going to go through everything that I wanted to know so that other people can make better informed decision. Remember to subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications whenever I post. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I got my hair extensions. They are Habit hand-tied hair extensions at 22 inches long. I went full tilt boogie. My natural hair is kind of in layers, but it goes from about here to here. I've been wanting extensions for a really long time. I actually had them about a year and a half ago, but after we got into our really bad car accident and I had a lot of hair ripped out, the extensions had to go. My new hairdresser, I was in there for a trim, started telling me about the Habit hand-tied method. I started following them on Instagram and just becoming, like, bit by bit more obsessed with them, and finally just decided to take the plunge. And she had the hair rushed in so that I could do it before we leave for San Diego because I wanted my long hair for San Diego. So my first thoughts were, holy shit, this hair is so heavy. But honestly, after the first day, I was totally fine. I didn't even need to take a Tylenol. They also hold their curl so well. She did my hair right after she put in the extensions and did a little wave in it. It held the wave for 3 days. So a few differences between the Habit extensions or the hand-tied extensions and the tape-ins that I used to have. First of all, these look a lot better than the tape-ins, and I don't know if that's because my current hairstylist is much more talented than my old one, or if it's just the method. I don't really know because I only had the tape-ins done by one person. My tape-ins were so obviously extensions. There was no amount of blending that could make them look even semi-real. So I think that this looks a lot more natural. The application time it honestly seemed pretty quick. I think I got there at 7. By 9:30, I'd had my hair toned, had these put in, blended, washed, styled, everything in 2.5 hours. I didn't feel like it was a super long, painful process at all. It was a little bit of pinching and some kind of soreness when she was installing them, really minimal. Now it just feels like I've had them forever. The price I paid was, before tip, was $610, and that includes the hair, the blending, the toning, and installation. I know that that is a small fraction of what everybody else is paying. I know that varies with length of the hair also, and honestly I was expecting it to be so much more because I did go for the 22-inch length. Another factor in price is how many rows of hair you get. So the hair comes in little, like, strips, and then the strips of hair are tied onto your real hair. My hairdresser suggested that I get 2 rows, so that's what I went with. I think some people need more. All I know is that 2 worked well for me. My hair isn't super thick, but I do have a lot of it, and 2 seemed to be the perfect amount of hair for me. Another thing that I was looking for in the reviews was, can you style your hair the same, and can anybody tell that, like, can anybody see the beading on your head and know that it's fake hair? I've only had my hair for a week, so I haven't tried every single style that I normally would do my hair in. But so far I haven't had any issues with throwing it up in a ponytail. With a little bit of adjustments, you can make sure that all of the rows are covered. Okay. So, as you can see, you can't tell. So as far as being able to see the rows, I can try to show you them, but I don't think you're gonna be able to There's one right there. I mean, yes, if you did a horrible job parting your hair and made no attempt to cover up the rows, you might be able to see them. I really don't even think about it. And then I cannot say the same for the tape-ins. My tape-in sections were each like this big, and I felt like whenever I put my hair up, there was like pieces of tape always like sticking out everywhere. I would never, ever, ever go back to tape-in extensions, ever. But now that I have experienced, have a hand tied, would never go back. But for those of you who live in like Portland, Vancouver, even Seattle, I would 10 out of 10 recommend my hairdresser. Her name is Carissa Parnell. She works at the Pearl Salon. It's an Aveda salon and it's in Ridgefield. Not only does she do a killer job at hair, but she is literally an angel on earth. She is so sweet. She's so cute and funny, and there's nothing worse than sitting in a chair with somebody to get your hair done for 2 or 3 hours and or trying to make painful small talk. But she is not that way. She's a very, very cool chick. I really like her. So this is the Boheme Lux hair. It's real human hair. I've also tried the clip-ins, and for anybody who's tried clip-ins, like, I salute you. They're so hard to work with. I don't even want to get into clip-ins because anybody can Google how terrible they are. Don't even bother with clip-ins. Like, they're still $100 or $200. They're a pain in the ass to put in every single day. Like, are you kidding me? No. I'm not about that life. Nobody has time for that. I mean, if you have your clip-ins and you love it, then like, good for you. I'm happy for you. But I personally would not recommend clip-in hair extensions to my worst enemy. On the scale of hair extension ratings, 1 being hot garbage, 10 being Beyonce, clip-ins are a 1, tape-ins 6, hand-tied habit extensions 9. So there you go. If you were wondering what kind of extensions you should get, or you were thinking about doing the habit hand-tied, now you know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Feathyheath. Like, comment, share with your friends. Go get your hair extensions. Let's do it.